Welcome back, and thank you so much for staying with us. Now, like I said, it's time for us to open the phone lines and hear your views on, the topic we've chosen today, which is insecurity. Is the government doing enough? In recent times, Nigeria has continued to witness a wave of insecurity that has left many communities in fear and displacement. From banditry and kidnappings to farmer-herder clashes, the nation is grappling with an escalating crisis that threatens peace, development, and the lives of innocent citizens. Because definitely we're talking about, loss of lives and displacement of families and, the trauma, loss of livelihoods for people at this point. Despite, numerous promises and security interventions by the government, questions continue to rise. Is the government really doing enough to protect its people? Is there genuine political will to end this menace once and for all? Now we're going to be opening the phone lines to hear from you. And like I said earlier before we went on break, please, no insults where you're calling. Just air your views, share your thoughts. What is the security situation like in your area? What is the government supposed to do? What more do we need to see? I know we keep talking about this, but we need to keep talking until something is done. So call us on the number displayed on your screens. In case you're not able to join us on any of the numbers, do well to send us WhatsApp messages on the first number, and we'll definitely share your views. Well, insecurity.
Gone are the days, we started talking about that before the newspaper review, before you went on a break. And I just want to say, gone are those days that you can travel by road in Nigeria freely, and gone are those days that you sleep with your two eyes closed. You gave an example, that was why I'm laughing, that you had a loud sound outside, and you were already scared. I
was scared, but I was calm. I was asking myself, am I normal? Because of how calm I was. I should have run out, but I was calm. I was just waiting to see what happens next.
Because this is what it has done to you.
But let's pick this call. Let's pick this call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Abaseko.
Good morning. This is Abaseko calling from Gombe.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning. How is Gombe, by the way?
Gombe is very, very calm. The weather is gloomy. There's slight drop of rain. So we really give God glory. And I sincerely speaking, I want to appreciate the two of you that God has kept you alive. It is not easy to be in His world. God will continue to strengthen, trust TV, strengthen every individual that are watching this program.
Thank you.
Yes,
Amen.
straight to the point. Insecurity. You can see in Plateau what is happening, about 25 displaced, houses burnt, about 55 houses burnt. This is very, very alarming to see that there are areas in Nigeria that they don't have peace. And some of us here in Gombe, we have peace. We really need to appreciate God. Presently, where I'm saying the area is just calm. Our neighbors were so cooperative. If anything happens, we dialogue together and we put the security at check. Because even where we are, there is no police post. Nothing to show police presence where we are. I've never seen a police patrolling. But we ourselves, we have been able to put one or two things together to make sure life is smooth where we are. But sincerely speaking, the government needs to do something. Security is one of the utmost things the federal government needs to put in check. Because if there is no security, people cannot move about. And that is number one thing the government needs to look into, security. Then after that, the health sector. After that, education. Because if people are not enlightened, they are doomed. And if people are not in good health, they will die. Then if there is no security, how can our area be secured? Thank you, Trust TV, this morning. God continue to strengthen you and bless Trust TV.
Thank you so much.
And bless Nigeria.
Amen. Thank you so much and for your contribution this morning. I mean, he said it, you know, we need a security. I mean, we're just seeing the video of the Zamfara woman coming out to cry, you know, and seeking for government's intervention. Also, the Bayelsa women saying their crops are being destroyed, you know, and all the heinous things that are being done to them. It's really sad to see. We have another caller. Hello, good morning. Please talk down the volume of your TV set.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Your name and location, please.
My name is Muhammad from Africa.
Oh, thank you so much for joining us. Go ahead. What's your take?
Good morning, both of you have answered the questions. You have answered the question where you are doing the newspaper edition. To be sincere, let's face reality. Government are trying their best. We are the first to do this training by ourselves. The other woman, I think, that woman by her side, she never something before. For some years back, we can travel the night, can do the most people to far traveling the night, so dead. But because of laziness, we said something, we said, few days ago, we met some people selling corn. The people don't want to work today. They've seen that kidnapping as an avenue. Giving them cool money that they didn't work for. That is the problem. It's we, the citizens, that are the problem, not the government. How do you expect me to allow someone to become a politician to, as you come out and be disturbing some people in this area, or because I don't want someone to have a good record? Am I not a Nigerian? Is that government? So it's we, the citizens, we need to control ourselves, work on ourselves, and get something right. Then we get it right. God bless Nigeria. God bless us.
Thank you so much. He said it's not the government is doing it well, but the people are the problem. You know, I mentioned earlier, you can't keep attacking the people of your community, the people of your state. You know these people, and you keep saying you're demanding for ransom from them, or, you know, we keep attacking the government. Like I said, we have to commend the government when they do the right thing, and then we also have to hold them accountable because they have to provide security for the people of their, you know, country. Well, at the same time, you know, we need to find things to do. That's why I said look for something to do. People are, there's no harm in you looking for, no matter how little, you know, business, something to do. With 10, 20,000, you can start up something, and you won't know how far that can go. Well, hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, I'm calling from Nigeria.
Your name, please?
I'm Abdul Malik.
Abdul Malik, calling from Nigeria. Please turn down the volume of your TV because I can hear my voice, and then you can talk to us. We can hear you. Go ahead. What's your take?
Okay, please, I'm just pleading for the federal government to do something about the insecurity. Because that insecurity is affecting a lot of people. So please just advise government to help us out about that security. That is my contribution. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you know, calling from, when he said he's calling from Niger, is another state that is being attacked. I mean, you saw a video of, I think some days ago, I saw a video of a boy recording. He's saying bandits are coming, and you just see bike, and they were shooting. Yes. Oh, thank you so much for your contribution, you know, and, you know, Governor of Niger State, Bago, said he's not going to, you know, negotiate with the bandits, because the more you negotiate with them, the more you're throwing the state into the hands of these people. Because I've seen a lot of people that have negotiated with the bandits, and what do they have to show for at the end?
It's still happening. It's even worse than it, because the bandits will feel like, okay, they are being
heard. Yes,
exactly.
the people are paying attention to them.
Of course,
but then lives are being lost. They keep kidnapping people. You know, so nobody wants their loved ones to be in the hands of these people, because they are merciless. They don't even care. They will collect the money and still kill. And some of them would come into town. You won't even know they are the ones kidnapping and, you know, causing all this menace in your state.
And Fatima, in as much as, yes, we commend the government, they are trying, but I feel they need to do more, because in a country that a bandit has a whole social media a handle, an account that he comes
that they
out
go
to
on,
post,
yes,
you know?
on social media
platforms. And the government
sees
these people. Just let me give you an example. An ordinary citizen in his father's house came out and like criticized the government. The next morning, he will be picked up.
Definitely.
Then why are they allowing these bandits to do what they want to do? They already have, especially TikTok, a TikTok account. They can be traced. So why are they not being traced?
I don't even know how you know, they have the guts to even open not just TikTok. They are on platforms that you won't even know. That's the point. You won't even know that they are amongst us. You won't know that they are amongst you. You won't know that they are sitting close to you, or even in any of there may be even your friends on social media. You won't even know. That's how sad the situation is. And you know, these platforms are just there for people to open accounts. They don't know who is who. But then when you start seeing someone doing things that it's against your community rules and guidelines, then you should definitely shut down that account. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Can you please cut down the volume of your TV? You're waiting to hear us before you join the conversation. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Can you please cut down the volume, or we'll let you go so you can call us back again? Well, please do stay away from your TV set when you want to join this conversation. If you keep waiting to hear yourself, there will be a delay, and you know, other people also want to call and contribute their own quota to this conversation that we are having. How safe do you feel, you know, at this point in your area, in your community, in your state? If you were to even compare it to 5 years ago, Maryam, you can't compare security. I mean, the last time there was peace, as far as I'm concerned, was during Yaradua's period.
That's,
you know, Abacha's period. I can mention even Obasanjo's time, there was more peace than we are seeing now. And you can't help but wonder at what point did it even escalate to this level.
You know, sometimes you can't help but to reminisce to the
I
past.
think we have a caller. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Your name and
you.
location. Thank you so much. Your name and location, please. Evangelist.
Ayodele from Oshobo.
Ayodele. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
We want to appreciate what the government is doing and the security forces, because they are putting their life online to protect us. Having said that, we want to ensure that to have peace in Nigeria, the local government, the state government, and the community have to play their own part effectively. These people, they are living within us in our community. We know them. Let's report them to the appropriate authorities. Look at the ACP killed in Katsina. He was actually marked down because he has been terror to the life of the bandits. So if we try as much as possible to collaborate with the government, then I believe there will be peace in Nigeria. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you so much for your contribution this morning. You know, there should be, what should I say? There should be collaboration between, you know, security forces and the local communities at this point. Just like he said, you know, local government, the community people have to come together to make this work. They know these people. That's why I said some of them, they may hide their faces to do whatever criminal activities that they're doing, but people know who they are, you know. And there are people that know these people, but they cannot come out to say these are the people.
And that was why I was happy when they were trying to bring back state policing.
Yes. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, beautiful ladies. How are you today?
We are fine, thank you. Your name and location, please.
My name is Ade, calling from London.
Mr. Ade, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Go ahead. What do you have to say about what we are talking about this morning?
Well, the government is not doing enough at all. What they call government, their paramount duty, according to our constitution, is the security and welfare of the people. And when they can no longer secure people, they are irrelevant. I feel pain when I saw that the man was killed in Kano because of ordinary mobile phone. I have a friend living in Bauchi. He told me that if you go now, he doesn't go with phone. Because they will stop you and say, where's your phone now? And it has become so bad. And in that way, we have Israel. They only go for people who are selling beer. Why can't they tackle those 90 people and kill you anyhow? What's the essence of that Israel? Why can't they attack them? So I just go there, alcoholic to know. So the government and their paramilitary, they are failed. This week, I saw on TV, a cleric went to visit bandit leader in the forest to appeal to him to surrender. How did you get to that forest? Then the military know the forest, in the area they are just doing business with the lives of people. Because they don't want to talk. They are doing business. If somebody is not here, the Nigeria was not last week here in England, they arrest everybody. Other people, they arrest them immediately. They will take them to court and they will see the government will take it. So that means that the area they do, and they are killing people anyhow, like chicken. And the military cannot do anything. They are not like they are laying their life. I don't buy that. You know when the military body sign for. So you sign for the job. You know what the job entails. So I don't have to pity you because you are paid for it. So I'm not a military, you are not a military, so you choose to be there, or police, then you know the risk. So you do the job, you don't do the job, you retire or resign. So because the way they are lagging people now, in the law, most people for mobile phone, it's crazy. And we have to respect. So the message is to follow that credit to that bandit leader. We saw bandit leader being turbaned before. I mean, what nonsense is that? They are just using it for business, wasting money of life. If I'm coming to Nigeria, I said of my police, very ready to not to talk of police. I mean, better police. You need to be free, no. What's that? You're paying a lot of money for what is in my country. So it's crazy. So people are so depressed because they have to die like chicken. After living working very hard. God rescue Nigeria. God bless my country.
God bless Nigeria indeed. Thank you so much, Mr. Ade, for your contribution this morning. You were talking about, state policing, and to what he also said. We've been talking about state policing to be implemented for a very long time now, and still there's little has been done about that. What do you think the people should do now to secure their lives, their properties, their loved ones? If there's no state policing, if the government is not, doing anything, what do you think they should do?
Before I answer that, let's
I think we have a call. Yes. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Maryam. Good morning, Fatima. This is Shetima Yakudima calling from Maiduguri.
Thank you so much for calling us this morning. How is Maiduguri?
Maiduguri, alhamdulillah. Maiduguri is cool. Maiduguri is rain, even now.
Go ahead. What's your take?
About the topic, insecurity. Is government doing enough? Well, in some states, we are seeing the contribution of the government. But in some areas, honestly speaking, they are dormant. So they are not doing anything, honestly speaking. Even though we appreciate the military, and now I can see that they have changed the pattern of the fighting on what we are yearning before. Before they are doing a defensive war, but now they have changed to they are doing offensive war, and which this offensive war, by God willing, we are going to defeat them, inshallah. Defensive war is a war whereby you just secure yourself. You see, when the bandits or the criminals, if they attack you, then you defend yourself. Offensive war is whereby you will be chasing them, find them anywhere they are. Launch your attack on them, attack them at anywhere, in any situation. Whether they are eating, whatever they are doing, attack them. The essence is to destroy them, to defeat them. So now I can see soldiers, they have changed the pattern of the war to that war. By God's willing, we are going to defeat them. And government, at the side of the government, all the state governors have to do something very, 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 very important. And you see, you cannot sit down in the government house and see your people dying. If the government cannot run that way, If you, as far as you are a governor, you seek for the mandate of the people, the security of the people have already hung on your neck. No matter how much it will take you, you have to do all what you can do to secure your people. But that is why we appreciate our governor, Professor Babagana Umar Azulum. I'm not a politician, but I'm saying the fact. Professor Babagana Umar Azulum have devoted a government house. He leave government house. He stay in the bush with the soldiers for a complete 8 days. They are launching attack, camp by camp of Boko Haram until when they destroy them all. We sincerely appreciate what that governor do, and we are solely behind him. So I was calling all the governors to copy from Professor Babagana Umar Azulum what he did, because your people is part of you. These people, they are the ones that voted you into power. By the time you allow them be killing, who will vote you tomorrow? So we have to be reasoned. And also our citizens, our people have to give the government cooperation.
Yeah.
We should desist from romancing the bandits, whatsoever they call their name. We should stop supplying them with any means of life. We should allow them in the bush, stay there. By God willing, our soldiers, they will be finished with them. Even if they do not finish with them, even if soldiers do not attack them, by way of lacking mix of life, it will finish them. If they don't have food, what do you expect? They can die natural death, because even hunger will not allow them to survive. So we should not be selling them anything. We should not be allowed them to have access of anything. We should block the source of the supply. I think by this way we can make achievement. Thank you so much and have a nice day.
Thank you so much, Ms. Shatima, for your contribution, and he has spoken also. There's a part where he said the governor of Borno stayed in the bush with the military agents for 8 days to fight and what have you. How many governors would you go to the government house and see them even in the government house or even in the state that they are governing at this point? Because some of them, you're supposed to be in your state and hear what your people are crying about, complaining about. Some of them are here maybe, or in another place, enjoying or just staying there because they won't be in a state where there's always insecurity. Their lives are at risk, so they won't stay there. So how many of them would you even go and find in the government house? Or you being a senator of a constituency or member of a constituency and you are not even there to hear your people, to now know where is lacking, what do you need to do for these people as well?
Shatima didn't really lie. It's incredible to see how Maiduguri, being it a very vulnerable state,
yeah,
and that has been widely affected by insecurity, and it's just so good to see how it is now. At least there's relatively,
a little bit of
peace, unlike before. And we have to give it to the governor, just like he said. Yeah. When a leader, a governor, is on his feet, the rest do not have any choice.
They'll follow. Yeah. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
We are fine, thank you. Your name and location, please?
My name is Musa calling from Kaduna.
All right, Mr. Musa, go ahead. What's your contribution this morning?
Thank you very much. Let me start by condoning the family of all those that lost their family members in all the insecurity crisis in Nigeria. My condolences also go to all the security men and women that also lost their life in trying to defend our country.
Yeah.
May all their souls rest in peace.
Amen.
Amen.
Honestly speaking, both the government, the society, and some section of the media are not doing well to curb insecurity in Nigeria. Let me quickly start with the government. Government are playing with information. I'll quickly give you 2 or 3. Of recent, we had the chairman of EFCC made claim that he uncovered a religious sect financing terrorism. That was the end of everything. We have not heard of any investigation. We have not heard of any arrest, not to talk of prosecution. I've been saying that these people are not representing the religion. People are taking cover by religion or try to commit crime, because the insecurity is beating on everybody. We are all victims of it. On the Christmas Eve attack in Plateau State, one of the victims told the governor that he knows the attackers, they are living with them, they speak the same language. Let me come to the media. It has been the ethics, or sorry, the practice of some section of the media that every attack, even before investigation, they heap it on one ethnic group. And later we realized that they are not the one. So people now took that advantage to be committing crime because they know that they will be not looking for them, they will be searching for people in that ethnic group. There are a lot of cases on that. In Kaduna, Kaura local government, we saw one a reverend father was kidnapped, killed. The first impression goes to the Fulani herdsmen, but what happened later? People living with him are the one that organized the kidnapping. The old church killing in Rwanda shows that as soon after the killing of innocent worshippers, it was blamed on the Fulanis, even people in Akureta were attacked. But later, when the killers were arrested, none of them belonged to the Fulani ethnic group. So stereotyping a particular ethnic group also falls insecurity, because people now use that as an opportunity to engage in kidnapping and killing them, so they'll be having money. What about the society? Are they exposing these criminals within their territory? Some of the community are not helping matters. Informal within the society. So the whole thing, security is everybody's business. But that's what some people don't need to hear. I pity a lot of people, the victims most especially, the security victims, or most of them either killed or maim for life. And look at on the side of the government. When a soldier or a policeman die at the front of this fight against insurgency, you need to see how they treat his family. Very embarrassing. What kind of attitude are you telling the people now at the war front? If Nigeria have the money to reward our Falcon players with that kind of amount of money, honestly speaking, we ought to have done more than enough for the people fighting insurgency in Nigeria. So the government are not doing enough. Let them work on every information given. Justice must not only be done, but it must be seen done. The media too must be professional in not profiling any ethnic group. If we collectively fight criminals, criminals are criminals. But if we center our effort on an ethnic group, we will never achieve it, because we are profiling them unjustifiably. There's no reason for doing that. Thank you very much. Good morning.
Thank you so much, Musa, for for all that he have said this morning. He touched on so many things. You know, he talked about stereotyping to a particular ethnic kind of, ethnic group, to say, oh, it's Fulani heritage, or is this or that, and then he talked about the amount of money that was, flashed on our, WAFCON and the rest.
Yeah, I really need to say something about that after
Hello,
this
good morning.
Good morning. This is Abaseko calling from Gombe. I had to call back because the last caller really spoke my heart. Very wonderful speaker, very eloquent, just wonderfully well. You see, if our Falcon and the Tiger that plays for just a month, that plays for just a month, and they are giving such humongous money. Our security men that lay their lives, they'll be giving those on retirement 10,000 naira a DSP. It is very alarming, very shocking, very, very shocking. The government should do something. Though I'm not shifting the blame on government. Government has tried. If his predecessor had worked like this, we would have gone more forward than this. But my concern is that the stereotype attitude that we put in place should be extinct, should be removed. Thank you, Trust TV. Wonderful people, wonderful station.
Thank you so much.
So, Fatima, there's a video, I know you've seen it already, of a soldier complaining in relation to his situation they are in. A soldier actually in Maiduguri, saying they get only, the salary is 100,000 naira a month as a soldier in the war front. And he showcased where they were living. I saw it, I saw it. He was saying if the Falcons can be gifted 150 million naira, Okay, we have
hello,
a caller.
good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Your name and location, please.
Yeah, I'm John speaking from Benue State.
John from Benue, thank you so much for joining us. Go ahead. What's your contribution?
Yeah. Love the topic and God bless trustees.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Yes, you keep saying, but I know they used to hear, but they may not react because they know the truth. My dear sister auntie, let us speak the truth and shy away from lying. We should not lie. It is a blind man that doesn't see, but hence your eyes are open. You see what is happening. It's not a storytelling. It's a practical thing you are seeing. Most of us are born in this country. We grew up in this country. We see how the love of this country was before now. When they say insecurity, I know it will even be worse than this. What you are saying will be worse than this. I'm not praying. It's what that will happen. Why will it be like that? Do you know that the five, a nation, if you are about 10, for example, and you have one person taking care, is managing 10 people, by the time it becomes 20, 30, we should increase the number of people that will manage this. Why are we not going to see more insecurity when there is no job? The numbers of the security are few. In fact, 20, 30 years back, the same number is what we have in this country. And in fact, we are even getting less now than those days. And the multitude, the multiplication of human beings, the numbers of human beings, they are increasing. Why are we seeing this? Okay, I think census was done far back, about 5, 6, or 7 years ago. The people who say they are our senators, they are collecting millions. What are they work? Which work are they doing? Let us be sincere. You people that are sitting on the radio station here, I mean a TV station, you do a lot more than the senator. You are there, you say you are making laws for us. Is it law we are going to do or peace? What are we benefiting from this? Let the government recruit more of these human beings to be our security, soldier, police, immigration. They should recruit more. The population is too much. It's too much that we cannot handle. If not, the people coming across to attack Nigeria, they know the size of the military. They know the size. In those days, we have to have a forestry guys. In all of the states, we have forestry guys. Today now, the forestry guys disappear. We are blaming that military, they are overpowered, they are overstretched. How can they be overstretched when the numbers are few? Not that we don't have people, but because of corruption. Because the senators, they are eating how much? 28-30 million in a month. One human being. What are we going to do with those money? What are we going to do with those money? Those money is enough to recruit even 1,500 soldiers in addition to what they have. Every place is overwhelmed. They need security in all these villages, in all these states. But where are the security? Does it mean Nigeria doesn't have personnel to recruit? They have. Recruit them now is a problem. So the security will not finish. The insecurity will not finish because of Nigeria failed to do the military. So indeed, they should look into it. There are people roaming about the street. They are fit. So every year, secondary school will graduate, university graduate, polytechnic graduate, no work. What are we talking? People graduate every day, there is no work. And we are still talking about insecurity, or we want to have security. How do you have it? A hungry man is an angry man. So this is my state this morning. They should recruit more people. There are people willing, okay, just open and say, you want to police recruitment or military recruitment. Come and see millions in this state. If that's the issue, where are these people coming from? Government should take them up and put them in the security active so that they can secure land and property. With this, security would be okay. But if we keep talking about security without recruiting these men, these young youth, we are just joking. It will be more than what we are seeing. Time is coming that street by street they will form their own armed people. They will be terrorizing people anyhow. When passengers are passing, they will stop vehicles, they will be terrorizing them. Because the government is not doing anything to take them off the street. In those days, when you finish from primary secondary school, job is waiting for you. They paralyze everything. Now they are selling even what do they call NNPC? They are selling this. If they sold all those things before they become governor, senators, will they come and meet them? Will they know them? You say you are out of borrowing and you are borrowing more. See, all those things until God will send one person to come and claim this money. If not, we will be talking until you will see what you are not supposed to see at your doorstep. So please, if the government are here, let them do the needful.
Thank you.
They are not doing anything. Security will be more than what we are doing.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your contribution this morning also. Well, you know, the whole of them, all of them, I should say, are speaking. You know, some would always be saying that the government is doing enough. Some will say the government is not doing enough. And we are seeing the people talking about what people need to do for themselves are even more than people saying government has done enough or it's not doing enough. Hello, good morning. Let's pick this call first. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
It's Samuel calling from Taraba State.
Okay, go ahead. I just heard from Taraba. We didn't get your name.
Samuel?
Samuel calling from Taraba State.
Okay, thank you for calling. Go ahead. What's your take on this issue?
Yeah, it's a good program you are really presenting. My little contribution here is, in fact, I'm not so happy the way the government is managing this country. How the government is managing this country. We've been talking insecurity for a long time like this. I wonder where the securities are coming from and where they used to disappear and go. Can they make our securities to follow these people to the end of where they are? These people are in Nigeria. Is there part of Nigeria where our security cannot reach or are not supposed to go and come out all these people disturbing the country? In fact, it's a very big disgrace for a giant country like Nigeria to be crying security for all these long periods of time. And nobody is very serious to really bring this to an end. In fact, I'm not happy about it at all because no matter what, they should use enemies. This security is disturbing a lot of things, a lot of activities. Look at the number of lives lost. Look at how our wealth are being destroyed by these insecurities. Now when these people come into the town and maybe have done some kidnapping and all the like, why should our security not follow them right to where do they drop from heaven? No. Take them to the end and make sure that they are captured. If things are handled like this, then how do you say we will continue to be experiencing insecurity in Nigeria? And I feel that the leaders are not ready to eradicate this situation in Nigeria. This is why it is continuing. Otherwise, they are human beings, and our securities are also human beings. Since they are meant to do this, whatever they do, give them what they can attack these securities with. And let this be done, and let Nigeria wear a clean and nice, peaceful day. Not like what we are getting now. Anytime in Nigeria, we will always be reading insecurity. To me, it's a very big disgrace. Whatever they are doing, this issue of insecurity should be eradicated immediately so that Nigeria can get a good name. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Before the call came in, you were talking about how people do not need to wait for the government before taking care of themselves, and that gets me to remember the police mantra. Recently, we had an interview, we had an interview with the PRO of Police Command, and she said something like, when you see something, say something. Know your neighbors, and anytime you be very surveillant, and anytime you notice something suspicious, do not keep quiet. Make sure you report to the authorities, and they give out numbers to call actually, and it's everywhere. There was a time we even rolled it out on Trust TV. We have a caller.
Hello, good morning. We've lost the call. Do well to call us back or send us WhatsApp messages. Okay, we still have the call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, my sister.
Good morning. Your name and location, please.
I'm Dalla Jigarba.
From
Makodi.
Thank you so much for joining us. Go ahead. What's your contribution?
I have a little contribution or what to say.
Okay, go ahead.
You see, if our government, that's the number one security in the state, as all these issues of insecurity are happening, and they are saying everything is going normal, what are we going to say? We as a citizens. Is it not funny? Where are they carrying us to go? And when the elections come, they know how to go and look for the poor masses, the various. Is it not funny? So what I'm saying is for we as the poor people to just pray for God. God to rescue our nations. But it's very, very sad and funny. Thank you.
Thank you for your
Thank you very much
contribution.
for this contribution.
Yeah, you were saying before we picked the call about the mantras.
About the police mantra, see something, say something. And, most citizens now do not wait for the government. That's why we have vigilantes.
Even the vigilantes are not given enough, opportunity to even do what they can do in some of this, states, communities that they are already even staying. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Fatima.
Thank you so much for calling back, Fatima.
Thank you for calling back.
Thank you. Honestly speaking, I really appreciate Abashe and the other man that talk about the Falconers gift. You see, we have to realize our mistakes. You see, whether we like it or not, these soldiers, that they are fighting these insurgencies, and our farmers at farm, they are heroes. Because what did I say? So soldiers, they are using the gun of century ago. These guns, they are the one that Sardauna and the Taba Abalea and Azikwe and the rest, they buy. No modern guns. You see, the guns that these bandits they are using is sophisticated one, modern guns, made of 2024 and the rest, modern guns. But they do not show concern at the side of our soldiers to make a good supply for them. And yet, these soldiers, they are going bush by bush, chasing these bandits. As other person says, a soldier will lose his life, and his family will not be taken care of. What kind of country are we living in? It's very, very sad. Very, very sad.
Yeah.
We have to wake up, please. We have to wake up.
Yeah.
Our rulers have to give a consideration to these soldiers and our farmers too. Look at our farmers now. They are using hope to farm for the food that that will eat. We are more than 200 million in this country, and they are still using hope. It's very pity. It's very pity. We have to wake up, please. We should not be marrying the idea of penny wise, pound foolish. That is what we are doing in this country. We have to wake up. We have to wake up. We have only Nigeria as a country. We don't have any other country. We should do something for ourselves. Thank you so much and have a nice day.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Your contribution.
Fatima, thank you for calling back again. This insecurity issue is something that we've been always talking about it, and we cannot stop talking about it because this is the most pressing issue in Nigeria right now. So, Fatima, we have some WhatsApp messages. And let's read some. This one is coming from...
Okay, so... the message there says, this is coming from Usman Santuraki, Jamaica Yola. Thank you so much. He said, good morning, anchors of Daybreak. My take on the issue of discussion this Saturday is the government is not doing enough in terms of security, taking into cognizance of what is happening daily in some parts of the country, especially in the northwest axis, where bandits have taken over many communities, compelling the people to pay ransom, and in some cases bar the people from getting into their farms until they pay certain amount of money. Also, some parts of the country, like in Plateau State, the constant killings is still taking place, and it seems the government is handicapped in nipping it in the bud. May God help us in this country. This is he has said a lot.
Yeah, and the next message comes from Goltan Ilya from Bauchi. Says, good morning. In terms of security, the government is not in any way trying. I have not seen anyone being prosecuted as a bandit, kidnapper, or a syndicate. No single individual that has been held responsible, in his words, for failing on his duty or superintending over the affairs of security in Nigeria. The whole issue of security has been politicized. The government has failed us. That's what Goltan Ilya from Bauchi says. And thinking about it, Fatima, this country pardons bandits instead.
I thought we have another message.
Yeah, another message. It's coming from the WhatsApp is the network is kind of tricky here.
So all right, so yeah, we talked about state policing, we talked about communities. I mean, if you remember, there's this NFSS in Jos that they go into the bushes. I think we took it on our bulletins one of these days, where they said they are the missing link between the police and then the bandits, because they know these bushes, they know these areas very well. And that's why we have the vigilantes in some states, and that's why we still kept pursuing for the state policing, which is we're there to implement it, because there's the fear of not giving the state policing, the vigilantes that will, to take actions, just like, and when they collaborate with police and, security personnel, then they're going to definitely be like informants. They know these people, they can lead you to places. If we're seeing Zulum going into the bushes to, fish out these people, to neutralize them and what have you, then the vigilantes can do this. Vigilantes, let's not forget that, like, there's a caller, I think Musa, that, called first and said, his heart goes out to the people that lost their lives, putting their lives out there to safeguard the lives of citizens and what have you. Vigilantes are human beings too. They have families, they have loved ones, but they put out their lives, to make sure that they safeguard areas, the communities where they are living. Still, they get killed. Same thing goes to the police people. Same thing goes to the soldiers. Whatever security we have, they are not safe, because, I mean, we have seen how even a camp in, I think, Maiduguri was attacked by a bomber or something like that. So nowhere is safe. Not even the security personnel are safe. So it means something is wrong somewhere. There's a missing link. There's something that we are missing at this point. Because how can you, when you see these bandits, they are even armed with weapons that even our security personnel don't even have. And where are they getting it from?
They're even in social media boasting.
Where are they even getting it from? There's someone somewhere giving, sponsoring this whole insecurity, and they need to be fished out.
And that's why
that's just what I know. That's whether state policing, whether vigilantes, security, we're talking about the lives of people. We plus the security personnel, we are not all safe. We need to do something. Even people are tired of talking about the same thing over and over. When you see people gathering, they're talking about insecurity, they're talking about politics, they're talking about the government not doing, they're comparing this government to that government. I mean, a lot needs to be done at this point. It's tiring, it's exhausting. Sometimes you think, you sit down, you are beginning to hallucinate the number of people that are being killed. We are not even 200 million anymore. We are less than that as far as I'm concerned. Until consensus is carried out, I am very certain hundreds and thousands of people have been killed. Even within the last 2 years before then, if you are to compare the number of people that have been killed since this Boko Haram started in 2009 up until now, is a whole lot.
That's true. And that's why when Golton said it's been politicized, I couldn't help but to agree. You talked about bandits having arms that the
weapons that you cannot... Yes.
That's it. And one sad thing about it is, he said he has not seen one bandit or any kidnapper that has been persecuted, but we have seen them being pardoned. You can imagine,
they are repentant and they go into the same communities that they have been attacking, and
these people killed. They slaughtered, they buried people alive, and
you're calling, yes, and then you're saying repentant bandits, and you let them into the same communities, and you expect people to live with them. There's a lot that needs to, that's what I'm saying, a lot needs to be done. There are places that you go to when they see the repentant bandits, people of the community will attack because you killed my family and you're coming to stay in the same community where I am. They end up getting attacked as well. And some of them will not even want to go back to that same community. They will leave, they will go to a place where they are not known to live because they know that their lives will not be safe. So why will you even pardon? That's why, if you remember what Erufai said, there's no repentant bandit. Exactly. A bandit is a bandit.
Okay, when a bandit is repentant, he goes back to the society and he has nothing.
Then when something happens, they will go back and still pick up arms and still start terrorizing the people of that same community. Well, whether we like it or not, as much as the responsibility is on every one of us, the government are people too. And the people living in these states and communities are human beings too. We all have responsibility, yes. What can people in a community where they can't even fight? You are fighting your family members, one way or the other. If you're not fighting the family, a member of your neighbor, you're fighting your own family because they are human beings coming from a family that are attacking, wreaking all this havoc in communities and in states.
Getting a secure
society. It's not about ethnicity or what tribe or what religion. We should keep all this sentiment aside, Insecurity, when you go there, you see Christians, you see Muslims, you see people that don't even worship anything. They are part of the people that are attacking people. So it's not about religion or ethnic group, which religion, which tribe do you belong to, or is Birom attacking Langtang people, or is Fulani herders attacking Yoruba or no. Let's keep it aside. Like one of the callers said, you arrest them, you see that they are not even Fulani herders. You arrest some, you see that they are not the ethnic group that people are suspecting they are the ones attacking and what have you. So a lot didn't we just see family members now, even women, going as far as kidnapping their own blood, their own sister or brother to collect ransom? Your own blood, same father, same mother, you're kidnapping just to collect ransom? Tell me what the country is turning into. So a lot needs to be done at this point, and we just want to say thank you for your contributions. I don't know if you have something you want to say.
Yeah, ensuring a very secure environment or society starts from us. And at this juncture, we would like to appreciate the security personnel in as much as their welfare is not being properly and met. They leave their family, friends, and well-wishers and leave them behind and go to those war zones, goes to those vulnerable places to make sure that they secure lives and properties, which is really commendable. And we would like to call the government should do something about because I believe that when the welfare is properly met, the security personnel will have...
You talked about the soldier coming out to say, our WAF guns were lavished. Even the young girls that went to win the Teen Eagle debates and competitions were welcomed. The Tigress were lavished with money, houses. What's now? Why the security agencies that have been risking their lives? Come on, 30,000 in a month as a pension. How much was that person earning when he was working? I mean, government needs to do better when it comes to the salary of, this security personnel. They have to live well. They have to feed well. They have to leave something for their families. 30,000 a month, where will it take anyone? I mean, at this point, you just open the gate of your house, you've spent 10,000 without even going anywhere. You'll be wondering what you've used the money for. Just wake up in the morning, money is leaving your account, money is leaving your pocket. You won't even, it's not for your own use, but money is leaving. You don't even know where it's going. Sometimes you spend more than 30,000 in a day.
That's true.
If you go to the market, what will 30,000 buy for you?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing, actually.
You can count the amount of things that 30,000 will buy for you. We went to buy things, and 50,000, you see, you are carrying it like it's nothing. There's a lot that needs to be done. Food security and a lot of things is going to be hard on people if nothing is done, especially with the kind of attacks that are being carried out on our farmlands. Well, thank you so much for all your contributions and your calls this morning. Well, let's go on a quick break, and when we return, we'll take a look at what it's trending on the entertainment industry.